Port Harcourt refinery. E don tey wey dem don dey talk am. The Group Executive Managing Director of NNPC Limited, Mele Kyari, has been saying it for a long time. Say by December, Port Harcourt refinery go work. And me, I've also been saying it for a long time, say they lie. Because it cannot work by December. December is next week. The man came yesterday before the Senate and the House of Rep. I mean, I don't know which one he come before, but I still got to account for the video. And he assured the country that the refinery will work by December. I repeat, December is next week. The date in December, he no tell us, but tell us in December. So if he say well, in 5 weeks, latest, Port Harcourt refinery is supposed to work. And in his words, he said Port Harcourt refinery will work by December. Well, December refinery will work in the first quarter of March next year. First quarter of next year, which is latest March. Well, the refinery will do work. And Kaduna refinery will work by the end of next year. So by the end of next year, Warri, Port Harcourt, Kaduna refinery, and Dangote refinery go down the work. So therefore, Nigeria no go import fuel again. In fact, the way you talk am, Nigeria go even need to dey export fuel give other countries. Ma show you. Mele Kyari has confirmed that the Port Harcourt refinery will take off in December 2023. He said this while meeting with the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas, on Thursday, November 23rd. The Group Executive Officer of the Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited said the rehabilitation of the state-run refineries is ongoing and that by December 2024, Nigeria will stop petrol imports. He said, I can confirm to you that by the end of December this year, we will start the Port Harcourt refinery. Early in the first quarter of 2024, we will start the Warri refinery. And by the end of 2024, the Kaduna refinery will come into operation. This is the commitment we are giving today, and you can hold us accountable for this. In 2024, many of the initiatives, including rehabilitation of our refineries, and also the efforts of small-scale refineries, and the upcoming Dangote refinery, will make Nigeria a net exporter of petroleum products in 2024. We will no longer be talking about fuel importation by the end of 2024. I am very optimistic that this will crystallize. Meanwhile, Tajuddin Abbas called for the privatization of refineries due to the fact that some businesses are not meant to be run by the government. He said, there is a need to make these refineries have multidimensional uses. If there is no crude oil, are there other activities that can make the workers active so that what they earn is deserved? I need you and your management to look at how we can turn around these decades of losses. One way to do so is to find a way to privatize these refineries. We have spent so much money and time deceiving ourselves that some businesses can be run by the government. In the case of the refineries, we have now realized that some sectors of NNPC Limited businesses can only be handled by the private sector, and our refineries are one of those. The inadequacies will become manifest as soon as the Dangote refinery comes on board, because the competition will be there, and inefficiencies of the refineries will become more naked. In August 2023, the National Assembly announced that it will probe the alleged 11.3 trillion expenditure by the federal government on Nigerian refineries turnaround maintenance between 2010 and 2020. According to the House of Representatives Committee Chairman on Public Accounts, there is concern over the deplorable state of Nigeria's refineries, despite the significant amount of money spent on their maintenance over the past decade. What you should know, note that the NNPC Limited plans to provide the 650,000 barrels per day to Dangote Oil Refinery with up to 6 shipments of crude oil in December for testing. Based on information from industry sources, both an NNPC Limited and Dangote Refinery, the 6 shipments, totaling 200,000 barrels per day, are set for December as part of a 1-year agreement. You see, my few years on earth, I have come to realize that it's easier to trust the devil directly than to believe Nigerian politicians and government. But the man is insisting that it will work next month. So let's give him the benefit of doubt. May we wait next month, not far. But I can assure you, say no go work. Because I don't trust Nigerian government. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm not an enemy of this country. If that refinery work, it favor me. As a matter of fact, in my heart, as I talk now, say no go work, I am praying that it works. Because it favor me, it favor Nigeria, it favor my family. I am first and foremost in Nigeria. So I pray for the good of this country. The reason that they tell you say no go work is because government don't do us take well, they don't promise us take well. And when people say you know they deceive us, shall doke 2 times. The one that don't doke us don't even pass 50. So you know go blame me if I doubt them. But I like to say the work. If you work, it favor me. If you don't work, it still favor me because I'll call your contact and say, I now tell you now, stupid people. But I pray it works. But I don't believe that it will work. As for privatization of the refinery, it's a very good idea. Wonderful idea because we don't know the government cannot run anything. The few agencies where they work for this country are totally private, or the ones where government hand over half of it to a private agency like NLNG. Government have shares, but Total and private investors now get major shares. So that's why it's working. So if the government gets something, no, they work. So the refineries will be good if they privatize it. But you know what? I have 2 fears. If they say they want to privatize that refinery now, I can assure you, Nigerian Labour Congress will say they are going on strike. Because their workers, so they will not do anything. Whether they collect salary, they need to protect those workers. At the detriment of Nigeria as a country. That's one. Secondly, if you be saying that these politicians now won't buy them. So when I say let's privatize, if you say they got ulterior motive for inside the business, but that does not matter. Whether they have ulterior motive or not, as far as the refineries are working and it is favoring Nigeria, that's fine. But I would like to see that those refineries are privatized. Femi Otedola said during the commissioning of Dangote refineries that the government should not have a hand in any business. Highest, they should have shares and collect tax. They should not run any business. The ones they run, they fail. The few industries where they work for Nigeria have the hand of government totally out of it, like entertainment. So let's wait till next month if Dangote Port Harcourt refinery will work, and if Dangote refinery is also going to work as promised.